Okay, so we're going to get started with our new model text. This one is an information text and it is not about the exciting Great Missenden, because obviously you will be doing that. This one is about Grey Missenden and it is very boring and it is very dull. So we are going to start off with our text mapping and we are going to the actions first. So we have got our title, Welcome to Grey Missenden. So again, our first line, we are going to write welcome. So you could do like hands, shaking hands. Can't really do that at the moment, but you can do when you meet someone. So we've got welcome. As we said, not an art lesson, so it doesn't matter that that looks a bit weird. I know what it means. Welcome to Grey Missenden, so I'm going to use the colour grey. You could just use a pencil really for this one. Welcome to Grey Missenden, and I'm just going to put an M because I'll remember obviously what it means. And then if you want to, you don't have to, you can maybe do the little crest of Grey Missenden as well. So let's do little crest. There we go. Lovely. And because it's a title, I'm going to underline it as well. Lovely. Next up, we are going to start with our writing. And the first bit is kind of our introduction. It tells you a little bit about the school and where it is. So it's kind of your blurby to introduce it. New line, Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. So, Grey Missenden. Missenden. Do you notice as well, I'm not doing a little m, I'm using capital M because it's obviously a name. So every time you need your capital M. Grey Missenden is a school. Oh, what could we do for school? A school. I don't really know how I draw a school. Let's put a little bell in there. Might look like a church, but like, it's the school bell. There it is. Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. So normal. Normal is the most unboring thing. Most boring thing, I should say. So how do you do that? I'm just going to put an N. Most normal. We're listing adjectives here, so I need a comma. Most normal, everyday. So there's the sun. Everyday and unexciting children. I really like how we've used our prefix here, un, to show the antonym meaning the opposite of exciting. So I'm going to write that one down. Unexciting, wasn't it? Yeah. Unexciting. Unexciting children. You've got to make sad children too, because they're not in a very happy place, are they? Full stop, remembering my punctuation. Built next to Britain's largest car park. So built, let's do some bricks. Built next to Britain's, capital letter, remember it's the name. Britain's. And I'm also writing this so I remember my apostrophe. Now, the car park belongs to Britain, so we've got an apostrophe S. Let's just do, look, there's my parking space. There's my little window washer. There's my car. Britain's largest car park. Show it's really large. I'm going to go like, wow. Largest car park. I know what it means, it's fine. And then we've got a comma. And Grey Missenden is easy to reach by car. So Grey Missenden is easy. Maybe a thumbs up, like easy. Is easy to reach. Let's do a kind of reaching or grabbing. To reach by car. Let's do steering wheel this time. So we know what it is. To reach by car. Full stop. it backs. I'm going to draw someone's back. There you go, look. Like Mrs. Hemsworth did today with her back. What was it? Les dos?
Ledo.
Ledo?
Yeah, I thought it was
I don't
ledo.
know. There you go, so an old person with their back, with their little walking stick. There we go. It backs onto the local landfill site. Now, landfill is where you go and dump all your rubbish. So it backs onto the local. That's a nice little detail. Remembering adding in those really specific adjectives makes it seem more real. So the local landfill. I'm going to do little fumes like this so it makes it look really smelly as well. But there's a little fly. Ugh. Local landfill site, comma, providing. So providing is another word of like giving. I might be able to remember that actually. Giving aromatic smells. So aromatic usually means really lovely smells. You describe perfume or candles as aromatic. In this case, we are providing rubbish that smells aromatic. A little bit of a joke really, isn't it? So we've got providing smells. I'm going to write aromatic because it's a really good word. Aromatic smells. And good views. So we've got another thumbs up. And good views. Let's do some eyes. Good views. Under the overcast sky. So under. Overcast is when there's no sunshine. All the clouds are out. It's really grey, just like the school. There we go, there's our clouds. Really overcast sky. Oh my God, that sounds so depressing. Okay, so once you've done your actions, once you've done your pictures, now we're going to move on to our actions. So if you need to, pause me while you finish off your drawings, and when you're ready, jump up from your seats and we are going to follow along with some actions. Now you can do the same ones as me. If you might remember it a bit different, you can do your own action as well. I'll freeze until you're ready. Hopefully you've had long enough. Right, next one we have got welcome to Grey Missenden. It's the introduction. So we've got welcome to Grey Missenden. Welcome to Grey Missenden. Now M in sign language is that, so I'm going to use that for Missenden. So welcome to Grey Missenden. Then we have got Grey Missenden School is a school. So Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. Now, I know already I'm going to forget, so I'm going to make sure and go and correct that to add an and symbol. So if you think it'll help, you can change your text mapping as well as we go. So, welcome to Grey Missenden. Grey Missenden is a school, we're in a school, so it's a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. So it's a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. Children, I'm just going to point at all of you because you're children too. Obviously you're not unexciting and boring though. So, welcome to Grey Missenden. Grey Missenden is a school for, I forgot it again, normal, everyday and unexciting children. Just means I need to start back at the beginning. Welcome to Grey Missenden. Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday, unexciting children. Then we move on to, it is built next to Britain's largest car park. So it is built next to Britain's largest car park. Okay, it is built next to Britain's largest car park. I'm pretending I'm driving a really big car to help me remember. Welcome to Grey Missenden. Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday, unexciting children. It is built next to Britain's largest car park, and then we have got Grey Missenden is easy to reach by car. Grey Missenden is easy to reach by car. I'm only driving a little car now. I'm not in the largest car park. So we have got built next to Britain's largest car park. Grey Missenden is, I remember, is easy to reach by car. Okay, what's our next bit? It backs, I'd forgotten until I remembered looking at my picture. It backs onto the local landfill site, providing aromatic smells. So it backs onto the local, let's just pretend we've got some rubbish, local landfill site, providing aromatic smells and good views under the overcast sky. It's sounding disgusting, isn't it? I really, really would hate to teach here or be a student here. Right, let's go back from built. So it is built next to Britain's largest car park, Grey Missenden. Ooh, getting a bit noisy outside. Grey Missenden is easy to reach by car. It backs onto the local landfill site, providing aromatic smells and good views under overcast skies. And that is the end of our little introduction. So now I've done my actions, I'm then going to go back to my text mapping and do my pictures. So this time we've got a subheading, and this subheading, it's about the teachers. Now, I have to say, these do not sound the most inspiring teachers. We have got a Mr. Arnold Bland and a Miss Vera Dull. Bland and dull are both synonyms for boring. So, teachers. I'm very concerned what you would draw for a teacher on your text mapping. I'd be very interested to see. So, we go on a new line for our subheading. We have then got teachers. Miss Roger, what should I draw for a teacher?
Oh no. Could you maybe draw a hat? You know the hats you wear for graduation?
Okay, yeah. And that is like scholarly?
Yes,
for
yeah.
students, scholars, okay. There we go. Teachers. There's a little hat. Teachers, there we go. It's subheading, so I'm going to underline it. There we go. Next bit, Mr. Arnold Bland. Now this bit is in bold, so I wonder how I could draw it to remind myself. I might just write his initials. M-A-B. MAB. M-A-B and a colon. Now the colon means we're about to tell you about that thing I've just said. And to make it really clear, it's in bold. I'm just going to go over it a little bit as well. M-A-B. Then we've got Mr. Bland. M-B. I might even to remember it's Bland. I might do a really like sad face in his name, because why not? It'll make me happy. Mr. Bland is one of our most medium-sized. So Mr. Bland is one of our most medium-sized. I'm just going to write most medium, most medium-sized Year 3 teachers. Year 3 teachers. There we go. Full stop. He has been teaching for his whole life. He has been teaching for his whole life. Oh, how could you draw a life? Maybe like a little, there we go, a sand timer. That's quite often life. So he has been teaching, teaching for his whole life, the whole lot, and in his own words, so I'm going to do a little speech now. Ooh, looks a bit wonky. And in his own words says, now, a lot of you did really, really well on your speech sandwich. Some of you are forgetting though, if it goes says and then goes into the speech. So you still need your comma if it says said or said someone, then comma, then your quote with your inverted commas. So I am actually going to write that down just to remind me. Says, with my comma, and then I go into my inverted commas. Says, teaching is okay. Teaching, okay. Also, punctuation before we close it, it's a full stop. Full stop. And we're going to close it as well. Perhaps his favourite hobby, so his favourite hobby, my hands are getting weirder the longer this goes. His favourite hobby, I'm just going to write hobby, I'm not sure how I could do that one. His favourite hobby is walking sensibly, is walking. And sensibly is a really good use of adverbs, so I'm going to add that in as well. Sensibly, obviously an adverb is describing your verb, how you do something. Sensibly. And he can often be seen walking around the school. So often be seen sensibly. I'm going to write often as well because that's actually another adverb. It's a sneaky one, it tries to trick you. But it describes how he does something often. So often be seen walking around the school. Ooh, he's got funky legs now. Walking around school, there's my bell again. Walking around school, telling himself off. So I'm going to do a waggy finger. Telling himself off if he goes too fast. Full stop. Then I would obviously go on to the next one, Miss Vera Dull. Make that really bold as well with your colons. Now, I would do the actions first and then go on to Vera Dull because I think if you're doing really long passages of pictures, it's not going to be the best way to help you remember it, and also you're going to get really dull. And you're going to get really bored, just sat there, not doing a lot, especially if someone else is already finished, and then you're trying to catch up, or they're sat there waiting. So, up you get again. I'm waiting still. Freeze me if you need to. You done? You good? Okay, right, we have got teachers, so I'm going, you know what, I'm just going to go, teacher. If you're in your class or if you're around there, you can literally point at your teacher. It's the one time you're allowed to point and it not be rude. So, teachers, Mr. Arnold Bland. You know what I'm going to do for Bland? I'm just going to say, Mr. Arnold Bland. It's boring, isn't it? Mr. Arnold Bland. Mr. Bland is one of our most, it's not small, not large, it's one of our most medium-sized Year 3 teachers. So, teachers, Mr. Arnold Bland. Mr. Bland is one of our most medium-sized Year 3 teachers. He has been teaching for his whole life, and in his own words says, teaching is okay. You've got to do it with that reaction as well. He's not saying it's great. He's not saying, ugh, it's awful. He's saying, it's okay. Meh. Teaching is okay. His favourite hobby, say his favourite, this is sign language for favourite as well. His favourite hobby is walking sensibly. Now he's boring, make him look really silly, you'll remember it better. It's walking sensibly, telling himself off if he goes too fast. And then you can walk really fast as well, remember it. Okay, so, teachers. Mr. Arnold Bland. Mr. Bland is one of our most medium-sized Year 3 teachers. He has been teaching for his whole life, and in his own words says teaching is okay. His favourite hobby is walking around sensibly and often, oh, I forgot that bit, didn't I? And can often be seen walking around school telling himself off if he walks too fast. Lovely. Right, I'm going to go through it one more time, and then I'm trusting you to carry on with the pictures for Vera and the other paragraphs as well, and do the actions yourself. So, or you know what, because it's the last time I'm going to do it, and I'm trusting you with the rest, I'm going to go from the beginning. Wish me luck, Miss Roger. Right.
Good luck.
Sleeves are going up. Okay. Welcome to Grey Missenden. Grey Missenden is a school for normal, everyday and unexciting children. Built next to Britain's largest car park, Grey Missenden is easy to reach by car. It backs onto the local landfill site, providing aromatic smells and good views under overcast skies. Good. Now we move on to our next subheading, teachers. Mr. Bland. Mr. Bland is one of our most medium-sized Year 3 teachers. He has been teaching for his whole life, and in his own words says teaching's okay. His favourite hobby is walking around sensibly and can often be seen walking around school telling himself off if he walks too fast. Right, over to you now. You've got started. I cannot wait to see how you get on or hear how you got on. So good luck. Bye.